Let me ask you something. Are you working harder than ever before, putting in all the hours, grinding it out, but when you look at the bottom line, the profit just isn't there? It is so frustrating, right? And it's a trap that so many entrepreneurs fall into.
But what if I told you the problem isn't your work ethic, it's your offer? Well, dear book lovers, welcome to another high-speed book summary episode of Summarypedia. We are here to bring you more titles in less time.
And today, we are diving deep into a book that tackles this problem head-on. 100M Offers, How to Make Offers So Good People Feel Stupid Saying No, by the one and only Alex Hormozi.
In this episode, we're going to break down his super practical, powerful framework for creating offers that are just, well, they're simply irresistible. So good, your customers will feel insane saying no. You ready? Let's get into it. Okay, so the first huge idea from this book is something Hormozi calls the Grandslam offer. I want you to think of this as your secret escape hatch from that horrible, soul-crushing race to the bottom where everyone is just competing on price.
The entire philosophy, really, boils down to this single, powerful idea. This sentence right here apparently changed the author's whole perspective on sales. See, the goal isn't just to be a better salesperson. It's to build an offer that is such a no-brainer that it basically sells itself.
So, what's the actual difference here? Well, most businesses, and maybe yours, have a commoditized offer. It kind of looks and smells like everyone else's, right? And that forces you into that brutal price war. A Grandslam offer, on the other hand, is so unique and just jammed with so much value that it literally creates its own category. Price comparisons, they just become totally irrelevant.
In the impact, it's just staggering. There's a case study in the book about an agency that made the switch to a Grandslam offer. The result? They collected 22.4 times more cash up front from the exact same ad spend. Just let that sink in for a second. This is not some small adjustment. It is a complete game changer for profitability.
All right, so you're probably thinking, okay, I'm in. How do I actually build one of these offers? Well, that brings us to the core framework of the book, the value equation. This is the secret formula for engineering an offer that customers just can't refuse.
Here it is. Value equals the customer's dream outcome times their perceived likelihood of achievement. All of that divided by the time it takes and the effort they have to put in. The logic is so simple but so powerful. To make your offer a slam dunk, you've got to maximize the two things on top and shrink the two things on the bottom to be as close to zero as possible.
Think about it like this, right? Your job is to paint this incredible, vivid picture of your customer's dream life, their dream outcome, and then give them absolute rock-solid confidence that they will get there with you. Then, you make that whole journey as fast and as effortless as humanly possible. Honestly, every single business decision you make should be about cranking these four levers.
You know, the book uses this fascinating, almost controversial example to drive this home: meditation versus Xanax. Think about it. Both promise the exact same dream outcome: less anxiety, more relaxation. But Xanax, it has almost zero time delay and requires basically no effort. Pop a pill, done. Meditation takes a long time to learn and requires daily effort and sacrifice. So even though meditation is way healthier, Xanax is perceived as immensely more valuable, which is why it's a multi-billion-dollar product. It's a brutal lesson in what people truly value: speed and ease.
Now, once you've engineered that incredible core value, the book shares some awesome tactics you can layer right on top to make your offer even more powerful, even more irresistible.
These are 5 classic, powerful psychological triggers. Scarcity and urgency, they shrink the time delay to make a decision. Bonuses, they crank up the dream outcome. Guarantees, they totally boost the likelihood of achievement by just wiping out the risk. And a really powerful name? It makes the whole thing memorable and easy to share. Each one is a tool in your belt to just pump up the value.
So, you might be wondering, who is this guy and does this stuff actually work? And you know what? That's a fair question. But the answer is what makes this book so damn compelling. Alex Hormozi's own story is the ultimate proof that this isn't just theory. Get this, on Christmas Eve in 2016, Hormozi was broke. He had just over $1,000 to his name. He literally bet everything he had left on creating one single Grandslam offer. The results? Absolutely explosive. Within 1 month, he made over $100 grand. 12 months after that, his company was doing $1.5 million a month. And just 2 years after hitting rock bottom, he'd crossed $120 million in sales. His story proves these principles can create absolutely life-changing results.
Okay, so let's pull all of this together. Let's recap the absolute key takeaways from the book that you can start thinking about today.
So here is your blueprint. Number 1, stop competing on price. Right now, instead create a Grand Slam offer that competes on value and use that value equation as your guide. 2, don't you dare be afraid to charge a premium price. It lets you attract better clients and deliver a world-class, amazing result. And finally, build an offer that you believe in so deeply, so completely, that your own conviction becomes your single most powerful sales tool. It has to be stronger than their skepticism.
I really hope this summary has given you a powerful new way to think about your business and what you offer. Thanks so much for watching.
If you found this useful, and I hope you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more high-speed book summaries from Summarypedia. We'll see you in the next one.